Hello everyone, and welcome to today's Daily Splat, which is being recorded on St. Patrick's Day, and thus is today's subject. Now then, St. Patrick's Day, many of you will know, is a day celebrating all it is to be Irish, and of course lots and lots of drinking. It is customary to wear the colour green on St. Patrick's Day, one of your items of clothing. Otherwise, according to at least some small children, you're liable to be struck for not doing so. It's an odd holiday, St. Patrick's Day. Most celebrations of any kind are an excuse for people to get drunk, and St. Patrick's Day just seems to is an excuse to get drunk, but without any sort of other celebration attached to it. You know, Christmas, hey, it's the birth of Christ, and it's a time we all come together, and hooray! New Year's, hooray, we're into a new year, the calendar's changed, which I always thought was an interesting one, there's a new number at the end of the year, what are we on? We finish it with a 1 this year, excellent. All sorts of things, birthdays, celebrating the fact that somebody is, another year older, things of that nature. St. Patrick's Day just seems to be about drinking, because Ireland, in a lot of people's minds, it's just about drinking. Whereas the actual St. Patrick himself, I'm not sure would have been so happy with the whole drinking thing. The reason it's called St. Patrick's Day, funnily enough, is because of a man called St. Patrick, who is, or Patrick as he was known at the time. He was a Romano-Briton and a Christian missionary, and is generally recognised as the patron saint of Ireland. So, yes, and he definitely did exist. There are actually 2 letters written by Patrick that still exist today, and it is widely accepted that they were written by the St. Patrick, or, of course, Patrick, as he was known at the time. He lived predominantly in Ireland, spent a lot of his life, spreading the word of God amongst the people of Ireland and, indeed, other places. And he was, he's a well-known figure in Christian history, and indeed British history, in particular the history of Ireland. But to be honest, that all seems to get sort of lost in the whole St. Patrick Day, fun, really. You say to some people, what's St. Patrick's Day about? Now it's more of a, celebrating being Irish Day than it is celebrating the life of St. Patrick. In much the same way that St. George's Day isn't so much about remembering St. George, but about celebrating what it is to be English, that sort of thing. And it's an interesting take on things. I'm just wondering if it's the correct way. It is very interesting that national pride of British nations gets wrapped into a Christian saint. It just seems quite strange, and obviously you've got St. Andrew for Scotland as well, whenever it's St. Andrew's Day, that's the day all the kilts come out and everyone goes, hey, and all that business. St. Patrick's Day is certainly the most widely celebrated, though. And yeah, I have no problem with people celebrating St. Patrick's Day, I may have a cheeky beer later, perhaps. I'm on a bit of a healthy diet thing at the moment, but I reckon I can afford to have a beer today. But I was getting off the point there. Yes. So yes, it is St. Patrick's Day, but I would just take this opportunity to say yes, go out, have fun, and if you are Irish or you have Irish heritage, as I do, then celebrate if you feel it necessary, or Irishness, or Ireland as a whole. But also I would encourage people to just look into the life of St. Patrick if they are interested, if they just want to learn a little bit more. It is actually celebrating the date of the celebrations is marking the day of his supposed death. He supposedly died on the 17th of March. So, it would have been sombre, I'm sure, the first few St. Patrick's Days, because it's commemorating his life, and I do think that has really been lost in all the festivities. A lot of people complain about, Christmas, people aren't really celebrating Jesus, they're just celebrating Christmas itself. But at the very least, Jesus, I think, gets remembered a bit more than St. Patrick does. Anyway, that's all for today. Go out and enjoy your St. Patrick Day, and tomorrow's Daily Splatt will probably be a hangover cure of some kind. I'll look it up. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, have fun.